You are watching Eswatini TV, Sibuko seMaswati.
Welcome to another episode, Libhola Eswatini show where we talk about football locally. Sikhuluma about ebhola ukuthi ngabe kuhamba kanjani ebholeni kwendekani in le corner, and of course makude lokudlala ke khathe ground ni sesibuke ukuthi ngabe le kuma boardrooms kwendekani khona in le corner nalamuhla kumbukeli uhleli naye Phathiswa Msibi lo tabahleli nayo for the next hour lapho sizabe sikhulumisa kudona about Libhola, all sports, all football related issues. We're going to be talking about them today, and of course just to give you a lot of ukuthi namhla ngabe sizabe sikhuluma ngane ehlelweni. We have the president of the Football Association live in the studio. Sizabe sikhulumisana naye ukuthi ngabe vele ebholeni usithembisa ini. We know ukuthi the way campaigns and all that process wafika wawina kuwo lawo elections ngemehlo beyabheka ngemehlo elabovu, and of course he's been in the office for some time now. Sawuva nje ukuthi ngabe vele ku so since afikile office you know, coming into an organization njengebhola le everyone uva ngazuthi une opinion ukuthi ingarana kanjani bese kuba naloko lokuba khona, but ke namhla sinaye president staff ukuthi ngabe vele kusebenzeka kanjani yona ebholeni and usithembisani and kulo 4 years angakhona ni deliver leto timbula usithembise tona. And of course sizabe sije inongo yeThabiso Khaboneni language lo tawumate kakhulu emsakatweni iBIS2 la family kwenda ke nawe sports drive khona emsakatweni. Sizabe sikhulumisana naye ke namuhla siva ukuthi ngabe bosses bethu laba khona bayo banzini ondras labadlalako eDurban kuyo iKhosafa yabo make for qualifier because bongenela iCAF Women's Champions League bahambe kanjani namhla because they played their first game against the double action yaseBotswana. That's let's like Thabiso Khaboneni usitshela nje ukuthi ngabe khamba kanjani. Of course it's Women's Month, so how better can you celebrate it without calling another lady to talk football, because you'll want to listen to her. You'll want to sit there and just listen to her talk football. She's so passionate about football, so you're gonna hear about that today. I do have the president right next to me. Joined Manzini Sipets 1990 as a player, went on to be the club owner. Mr. President, welcome to the show.
Asibonge Phathiswa. Phindze ke ngibongelele nebabukeli emakhaya.
Siyajabula president ukuthi since wangene office solo siyakufuna president, solo sithi president simfune emoyeni, siyabonga ukuthi finally babukeli bagcina bathola le opportunity ukuthi sikuve bakubone live emoyeni.
Hayi namhlanje ube nehlahla vele wangithola sengifikile.
Siyabonga president. I do hope ukuthi sizakhona ukuthi sicoverage all the issues, all the questions lesinawo sibantu bebhola, but sikhuluma nga Peter Samora Similane lo sang president webhola namuhla, but akamili sekamila ukuthi ufuna kuba president. Ngiphe president ikakhulu administrative wise, because I do understand ukuthi uqale ukudlala ku Sibets as a player nga 1990 wahamba wadlala wagcina so i-owner yale team wayithatha ama regions yazofika na Premier League, but today it's about football administration. Your football administration president uqhamuka nayo.
I-football administration ngaqala nga 2002.
Okay.
Thili ke ngaze ngaba ngu-president webhola. Ngicala kaManzini Regional Football Association. Ngaqala ngaba ngu-treasurer for 8 years. Ngase ngiyasuka lapho ngaphumula for 2 years. Ngase ngiphindze ngiyabuya nga 2010. Ngabuya ke sengingushaman webhola la kaManzini. Nga 2017 ke ngase ngiyamovisha ngiyoba ngu-vice president waka Football Association till ke this year lapho khona base bang elevator bangenta ke president webhola.
How does it feel holding the highest position yebhola ever in president?
No, ngiva nje kuyangithokozisa lokuthi ngibe president webhola nebandvu ngoba phela ukhethwe bandvu and so far bayangisupporta and bayangijabulela. Nawe nje wabona lokuthi even nakuma election lokuthi ngiphumelele kahle ngilokuthi nje people have trust on me.
Okay, now the president ubile administration udlalile from Sibets wadlala kuma regions, udlala cishe konke lama stages la available of ibhola event. wadlala wabang admin wanyuka kuma admin kuma regions wanyuka wabang admin ku the mother body waze wagcina ungupresident kutoba lula kanganani ngoba kutoba likhona kanganani because I think you one person lo tatiko tonke letinkinga letikhona tebhola yethu if udlalile because udlalile bozakhele you know ukuthi attract abantu labanganani izakhele makuthiwa kuyodlala nje lapha and udlalile first division wadlala Premier League udlale all the stages kutoba khona kanganani kusebenza nato letinkinga ngoba phela uyadata inyana
kusebenza letinkinga ngicabanga ukuthi kutaba lula kakhulu ngalokuthi vele letinkinga ngiyatati ngiyathi lokuthi labantu lemakhaya na letitonge letindzawo yinda labakudzingako so ke kutaba lula because ngidawusebenzisana futhi nabo labantu bema regions ekupromotheni libhola lethu so nje ngicabanga ukuthi kutaba lula kakhulu vela ngiboni inkinga as long as sitawubambisana sisupportana.
Now as we seeing Sipet in one of their games you no longer hands on Sipet so ishiye uthembele kubo co-director oba labo lobabekile kukhona kanganani kushiya what I will call your baby kuthi songathemba umuntu kulomunye kutharana
vele kulukhuni kakhulu because nje since ngaba ngu vice president webhola angisekho vele leka Sibet nami nje sengiya as a fan nyalo onke lama team vele ngewami asabuke mina but ke njoba usho nje na Sibet nje uma idlala nami sengiyibukela nje like any other person noma ke mayidlala vele nasemagemini lamanye vele angisayi kuwo ngoba sifuna ngibukele onke ama games ema team because vele onke ama team belongs to me.
So twese lo msebenzi loyo but ke president ngisafuna ke ukuthi sesibuke ke you delivered your manifesto during the man campaign and you defended your points very well lo kwatshengisa ukuthi abantu they were convinced ngalawo ma point we'll just gonna go through them president and probably bring to speed mbukele bengekho ukubukela live atfole every details lo botanalo but you talked of development from grassroots level sikhule kunabo chappies president le ngasho ukuthi ba produce players like boyuki sibonile bachanga through bona bo chappies bo juniors mina bachanga through bo chappies banqumbi yabo ukuba abantu besikolo at that time basuka le etikoleni but lawo ma tournaments akasekho nyalo so umbuto wami uthi ke president in terms of development ku grassroots what are the key things you want to tackle that will make sure ukuthi we once again produce players like Boluyuki labafike badlala baze bafika ku Europe
vele kutafuneka ukuthi si revive ema games like bo chappies so that sto developer ibhola at grassroots level lokunye lekufuna ukuthi sikwente kufuneka ukuthi sipartneration nabo tishela nama sport teachers etikolweni labadlali siba develop basesebancane so that uma bakhula bakhule vele bayibhola lokunye lekufuna sikwente kufuna sivakashele etinkundleni sikhulume nabo babe etikhulu nema MPs lokuthi nje kudlalwe lebhola because ibhola kuze lidevelop kufuna ukuthi lidlale yonke indzawo kusukela ekseni nje abantwana labancane badlale lokho kutakwenda ukuthi vele lo mdlali akhule ayithanza lento ayenjoya njoba wathi nje ukuthi vele kuze udevelop ebholeni kufuna udlale certain number of games umuntu kungikhathi ke utawukhona kuperforma kahle lokunye lekufuna ukuthi sikwente kule developer ibhola kufuna vele sibe nalama regional festival ukhanziza ukuthi eshiselweni kutawudlalwa abaseshiselweni and then the winning team ibeseke iba national ukhanza ukuthi maybe sitawudlala ke bosomhlolo ukhanza ukuthi baseshiselweni versus bakahoho lubombo versus labanye by doing so vele lelibhola kutaba nalomdlandla lokuthi lidlaleke lokunye ke tafuna vele ukuthi developing lebhola sizame lokuthola lama sponsors because if akhona lama sponsors nalabantu labadlala ibhola even the young kids utakhona kubathengele emakhokho ne kit baku enjoy after the game bahambe nawo babuyelele emakhaya by doing so bataba encouraged lokuthi bayithanze ibhola
asengithi ke president worst case scenario akondeki ukuthi siyakhona sithola la 30 points because we know right now ukuthi bantu inkampani inkompeti tshela nga covid mangongotha uthi covid uslimate i football association iku position lokuthi can they be able to fund some of these programs a lot now, President? Because for everyone to play at the end of it all, because I think you talk of developing coaches, you talk of labo coaches about developer, but they need something. Because most of them Premier League, because there is no money for development structures that.
No, vele side i-choice. Kutafuna ukuthi sente eshola ukuthi Football Association uma singathola ama sponsors, Football Association must invest something towards the development of football.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big ask, but we need to go back to the basics, right, President? Kuchubekele mpili nje sikhuluma ngama national team. I like how you structured your points in the manifesto, because development is very key for everything. And then we come to the national teams. Since 2016, I think this is the best result we've got. But now we're getting them go COSAFA president. Lengafuna kuthemba ukuthi COSAFA akusi priority yakho. Having been around, usuka khona kuba ngu-vice president last term yayo i-Football Association, yini lengaka president le dzinga ukuthi kwendiwe ku-national team?
Yes, kufuna kusetshenzwe vele, kufuna ukuthi labadlali babe motivated. Ngidabekisa nje for example uma siya ku COSAFA, sabatshela labadlali ukuthi no, you are going to represent the country and make sure ukuthi lembeji yakangwane niyayihlonipha niyayiprotecta and lokuhle vele benta njalo and njengoba usho nje ukuthi le performance lena bese kathi sayigcina but ke inhlanhla lenhle sitholile this year lokuthi siperforme kahle. Umanager Minister of Sport babebulunga ubese usiniketa lenye insayeya wathi vele ufuna ukuthi sente sure ukuthi we qualify in one of the cup competition. So uyabona ke ukuthi lo msebenzi wethu usese mkhulu and lokho lokutasita ngilokuthi lokunye sibuyise ema fans stadium. Once wasabuyisa lama fans nale mdlandla utaba khona njengoba ubonile nje kulamalanga besi launcha ema replicas and badla ama fans atawathenga lokho kutawa booster lama fans lokuthi ete stadium. Sicabange nje ukuthi because our next game inga October, sicabange siphinde sithandaze lokuthi maybe COVID itabe seyehlile and then ama fans akhona kubuyela at stadium. But ke vele sitawacela nalama fans lokuthi njoba sokhona lo mjovo wokuvikela iCovid bente sure lokuthi ba vaccinate so that uma sibacelela khulumende ukhanze ukuthi ano sebagomile sebavele baconza stadium bawubukela.
Kukhona indlela president lo mhlambe ingqongqo sengena banato na indvuna ukuthi phela nangumjovo sokhona isizini yethu yaqala ngaSeptember, because ama team ethu singeke sikufihle president ukuthi athi nzima without ama fans, more especially financially kuma gate takings. Ngabe sekukhona indlela inkulumo lesitibheke ngalapho?
Yes, siyakhulumisana nendvuna na indvuna vele is eager to see lama fans abuyela stadium. So lokho nje ku pipeline ngiko nje ngithi mina sicela ukuthi ema fans avaccinate njoba sobonile nje ukuthi kubo overseas ema fans asabuyele because I majority of them seba vaccinated live selabavumela. So nanathi if we do the same ngicabanga ukuthi uhulumende wethu ngeke abe nenkinga lokuthi ema fans abuyele stadium.
President, ngifuna ukubuyisela lapha ekumotivating bona abadlali ba national team. Some few years back by COSAFA, I think ba came back for 4 weeks in the la kangwane and bahamba ba COSAFA, but when they came back some of them bathi the timali batitfolile but for about 3,000 for about mali tingane. But how it's very disappointing akusiko encouraging ukuthi ungahamba spend so many days but wakhetha imali tingaka. In terms of kuba appreciate ngetimali president, ngabe sekhona endleni kulungisile office in terms of ama policies ukuthi if you represent a live wafika la, if you represent a live malanga labangaka ama allowances la wathola ko ahamba fike.
Yes, kune standard amount lebekiwe ukuthi if ni drawile you get so much.
How much?
How much? I can't disclose it. And if niwinile, kunaleyo futhi ibenefit ukuthi niwinile. So ke ngiko lokwakuba encourage nalabadlali, and then over and above logo sabatshela ukuthi if they can reach a knockout stage, Football Association also will add something towards le bonus. So this time le bonus yacishe abangconywana kwaba ngile normal bonus plus ke ne bonus lokuthi bafike kuma quarter finals.
Does it mean ukuthi ngiyiplay tournament? Ngokuthi ngabe nifike ku ndlule stage se World Cup, ndlule stage se AFCON qualifiers or COSAFA kuba nemehluko kule.
Yes, ngicabanga ukuthi if we go for lama CAF competition nema FIFA vele le motivation nale bonus stayenta lokuthi at least ibukeke so that nalabadlali batoba nalomdlandla ukuthi nje bangene groundini bawinise live, because lokumcoka kuwina iperformance ye live ibonakala lapha kuma kudlala Sihlangu lokuthi no live liya performa, but maSihlangu sidliwa vele automatically kuthiwa no ibhola la ngwane vele alikho.
Is it the same policy for every national team, including the junior teams, the ladies teams?
Yes. This is goes across the board, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, I think I'll say the big elephant in the room: professionalizing football. In terms of getting, before even I get there, I'm not excited in President infrastructure. Was it last year or that other year? The country was almost embarrassed. I'll put it like that. Lapho khona suppose a national team yet iyodlala home game outside of leave. It would have been a big embarrassment for the country and big embarrassment for football as a whole. Infrastructure, we do not have infrastructure standard, and I heard could say even in Bole Party they will play la ekaya, but still kafaka sigo happy ngale infrastructure less now. Yin lapho president longa mhlambe longa sithi sibuke towards ukuthi awutawulunga nakuya lapha.
Yes, infrastructure imcoka njengoba usho nje lokuthi last year sacishe sangayidlali le competition ya FIFA because bathi lama stadiums lesinawo akawamethi lama standard. Vele lokho kuyi priority yethu. We currently sisebenza na hulumende lokuthi at least one of the stadium ayimithe le standard. Njoba wathi nje ukuthi kunema renovations ka Somhlolo. Hulumende vele usibambisa kakhulu lokuthi Somhlolo upgrade to meet lama standard, and noma ungabuka nje ama dressing room and others nema toilets etc sekukule FIFA standard lo sekusele ngile ground the turf lefuna ukuthi ishintshwe, and then hulumende currently is working on that, and then over and above nale ema newsroom hulumende ubusy uyawakha because FIFA ufuna ukuthi vele kube ne separate area for media. So logo uyakusebenza hulumende. We hope ukuthi by the time isidlala our next game ngalo October Somhlolo utabe asalungile. Over and above logo futhi siyakhulumisana na hulumende ngendzaba yamavuso lokuthi na yamavuso atoba ku standard lesithingekala kakho. Lokunye lekufuna ukuthi sikubuke because sinalama FIFA sponsored stadium like Kalanga, Mkhuzweni nasenhlangano. Kufuna ukuthi going forward maybe in the next years if we sithola le grant sente sure ukuthi se upgrade sinye futhi one of the stadium lokuthi amithe the FIFA standard.
Bengifuna ukuthi akona nje ukuthi sifike njani kwakheni I center lenjengakalanga when we could have went fully on making a stadium the Staba rights, President.
Yes, no, currently what we are trying to do, we are trying to satisfy all the regions lokuthi at least kube nekhona stadium labasijabulelako labakhona kudlala ibhola happily. As you know ukuthi uma kune turf according to umthetho we turf vele kufuna kudlala kusukela eksene kuze kushone ilanga kanzi lamanye ama stadium ukhanza ukuthi ngoba ngitshani utakhanza ukuthi bese bathi no only one game per day so lokusiniketa thinking so once we satisfy le requirement ukuthi wonke umuntu akathola ibhola adlale because even nalabantwana nje ungabathatha nje ukuthi okay ngemgcibelo noma ngelisonto bangena kulama stadiums ngoba ananga badlala kusukela ekseni kushona elanga kutawusita lokho so sitakubona vele lokho ukuthi our next stage ngilokuthi si improve lama grounds amithe lama FIFA standards.
Ngifuna ke ukuthi anginama points nanka president ngidawahlanganisa ngo2 because I do feel ukuthi anekutsinzelana kancane professionalization of ibhola yakangwane and ku partnership now with stakeholders because I want to believe ukuthi if we are to be professional anyhow partners the stakeholders are very key kuloko.
Yes.
Ulungisa in president.
Yes, maybe ngidaqala la kunana partnering with ma stakeholders. Kumcoka vele lokhu partnership lana la ma stakeholders because if lama stakeholders they come and sponsor ibhola automatically kutaba na more money for the teams and they'll be able ukuthi batentele imali yabo beside le mali efaka ama sponsors because uma ibhola say professionals even nema fans atawugcwala le stadium afune kubona ema team awo adlala because uma sekhona le mali ne football ibe seba entertaining nalabadlali nje bese bayajabula bathi entertainer ba dribble sitawubonga nje hulumende so far because hulumende vele uyasupporta kakhulu in terms of football netinkaphane ke ma private companies nema parastatals bayasita njengoba ubona nje ukuthi in the last few years bo MTN Swaziland bo Eswatini Mobile bo MVA Fund bo Swazi Bank nabo EPTC so bokhanza vele ukuthi nalama fans ayagcwala le stadium so sitawubonga kakhulu letinkaphane siticele ukuthi tingatsinwa nangemuso tichubeke tisichase ngendaba yemali nanathi sitakwenta sure ukuthi we portray a good image for lama sponsors kungaze konakale kakhulu because lokunengi ema sponsors abesabaleke ebholeni uma kunebudlamudlango sitawuzama lokuthi sibunciphisa.
Ngivakala president kulawo ma sponsors siyathi ukuthi nyalo vele iCovid lapha nalapha abantu bathintekile kutawuhamba kanjani president ngabe mhlambe kunema tournaments labeka khona phambilini libe wathi ukuthi yabo le tournament lena ndawo besangeshow besikhuluma nje singakangena emoyeni babala ebadlali bebadlala ukuthi yathi le ishow ngekhastayo beyilanza abantu inquphi ishow ngekhastayo bedlala ibhedu but le tournament leyo yahamba yaphelelwa amandla top 8 ihambe yaphelelwa amandla kwaba bedele sekhona lo tawufuna ku sponsorisha ngabe mhlambe kubuka lawo ku preserve lawo ma tournaments lengathana emlamvo lomuhle le excite ama fans ukuthi ahamba uyibukele groundini khona lesingakwenda lapho ukuthi siwabambe siwabise abuye lawo ma tournaments because the top 8 nje bemotivate ama team ukuthi adlala acethe mnanzi ku position.
Yes, vele uqinisile ngesikhathi sabo top 8 ne show le excitement of football vele beba khona cishe yonke indzawo nalama fans vela begcwala stadium we need lokuthi vele siku revive lokho in order to improve lelibhola lakithi because abantu baya eshowini futhi ke kahle top 8 nale show lawo ma games lawo because aba for a short period and abantu baba nemidladla nje ukuthi sifuna kubona i-team letsite naletsite idlala abayikobukela lama team abo babukela any game because vele lapho kulabo khona khanza khona ukuthi we my teams are playing entertaining football kulapho futhi la ukhanza khona ukuthi beba launcha even the new players bokhanza ukuthi kulandwa nje umdlali eshiselweni ngidabekisela like boskid so bantu emafans abegcwala nje le stadium atokufuna kubona nje skid adlala so lawo ma tournament lawa vele amcoka Sing Football Association will try to talk to sponsors atobuya atosi increasela le standard sethu sebhola.
President, in some other countries we've seen ma FA yakhona lapho khona ukuthi ngabe kuthiwa ku dry quite kusabo le tiponza iFootball Association will chip in ukuthi in the meantime sitawubambisa ngana tournament sengiphalgama FA Cup yini cup le tawuranwa ngiyo iFootball Association ngabe iFootball Association right now are they in a strong financial position kusibanga khona wenda lokho?
Kwamanje angeke ngisho because sengafuna ukuthi sibuke lama coffers ethu because as you know ukuthi sesithole iFIFA grant nemali lebuya kuhulumende but ke iba specific
for something.
Yeah, for something but ke vele if kukhona lokuncane lokusalako we will make sure ukuthi vele siyayisebenzisa leyo mali leyo in order lokuthi sipromote le lokubuya kwama fans at the stadium
njengalokunenda nje ku women football because I to understand ukuthi i-league yabo make ira i-sponsorship i-Football Association.
Yes, you are right, i-sponsorship i-Football Association. Nalo noma buka nje labo top 8 noma labo le midlalo yaseshowini ngoba because it's for a short period. Nakhona Football Association I think anga faka imali letsite lokuthi kudlalelwe nje kuthiwa iFootball Association Cup
FA Cup kuthiwa itawudlalwa nje masinyane. President ngibona nama point akho exchange program nibe ne can you explain that exchange program ukuthi usho kanjani in terms of ngicanza khambelana nokudeveloper bona abadlali?
Yes, no kuhambelana nokudeveloper babadlali in the ima exchange program tathola ukuthi sifuna ukuthi labadlali bethu la kangwane ukhanze ukuthi siyam identify umdlali ukuthi it can be good for a national team usese kuma under 20 stamthatha lo mdlali lo ukhanze ukuthi maybe stam attacha kulelinye live ngiyabekisa maybe eIsrael lokuthi nje ayo hlala khona attachwe ku club letside by doing so lo mdlali lo utawugaina iexperience le experience latayigayina le utawubuya la asisite selive nakhona nabo coach nabo Rafaela we need to do the same lokuthi vele si partnership nalamanye ama countries and umobuka lokhu kusita kakhulu because ngiyabekisa nje lamanye ama countries ukhanza ukuthi uma atawudlala lama national team akhona ukhanza ukuthi kubuya lamadlali from outside the country and then labo badlali labo ngibo labasita live
bengifuna ukuya lapho nje president ukuthi uyakhumbula iComoros ukuthi 5 years ago besingafuni ukudlala nayo ngisho ama friendly but now sebabuyile sebadlala kubo afcon nje nyalo but ukuthi bahambe bayofuna bayo trace abadlali abanema routes eComoros babuya babasebenzisa ba qualify ngikhumbula nje ukuthi Durban draw nabo 2-2 bamfile besishayela kubo nathi thine are we able to trace players labane buswati thide ekhathi itsida makwabo babwabo sihlobo sabo labane buswati siyakhona singaba trace ayini sibalance even kubo Europe ukuthi sekunemidlali lo suka Europe ye-Football Association semlanzi ubuyadlala lana siya qualify singene etintweni.
Yes, kwanyalo besisengaka trace badlali lokhanza ukuthi their roots basuka la kithi but ke vele that's one of the things lokufanele ukuthi siyende because kukhona lengibatiko 1 or 2 ukhanza ukuthi vele bala and they are prepared ngoba wazi wathi lo munye he's prepared lokuthi umtali ukuthi athumele umntwana wakhe omdlali from overseas atodlala the country so lokho vele kutafuna ukuthi sikulandelele lokho kutasita kakhulu because even if kodlalwa igame let's say Swaziland versus Zambia uma kuthiwa nje automatically kunemidlali wakangwani lo tawuqhamuka eUK noma eAmerica automatically even the Zambian people batata vele sebaveva lokuthi they've got international but if batata batodlala bakhanze ukuthi kude kusona munye kuthiwa uqhamuka in a foreign country
but all local based
bese bacabanga ukuthi no this is just easy meat so kanzi nanathi phela funa sibe naso strategy sethu lesithusana ngaso
ngiyajabula ke President Mausi sekukhona already nalabanye losoke wabona lapha nakhuluma nebatali babo. Last point you have sports training. I'll want you, President, to just give clarity on that one. How do you mean this one?
Yes, vele sport training funa vele ukuthi si ba train badlali bethu nabo coach nabo Rafael. So lapha sifuna ukuthi sipartnerishe nema colleges like ibo William Picture, bo Police College nabo University of Swaziland. Ukhaze ukuthi siyabacela ukuthi no kunanaba abadlali bethu sicela ukuthi niba train in terms of sport. By doing so stabe sibambisene because batabe basibambisene nema team nako konke because lokumcoka mbambamba egameni ngilokuthi labadlali vele bete ba fit so uma utathi nje bahle baye Police College ba trainer babafundisa ngemananga vele bataba fit ne knowledge nema skills because now uyabona nje ukuthi vele zikade sesagcina kuba nebadlali nje lokuthiwa nje uyadribulana nje ujatsheliswa nje ukuthi uyadribulana so nakhona makudribula abe ne purpose abe productive so we need to bring back lawo my old days, good old days. Beautiful days, see Football Association.
Last one, President. How's been being the president of a football association, running that office? I know you've been the vice presidents before, but now same way, everything presidents, how's been running the office?
Luckily, vele ebholeni kunebantu bebhola so bayathi ukuthi ibhola iranisha kanjani wena ungumuntu is just to guide them lokuthi cha phumani la niphumela stock achieve lesik achieve so na kumcoka ngiloko nje lokumcoka lokuthi no sisebenza nebantu bebhola instead ukuthi usebende nebantu labaqalako kunango kukhuluma nje ngebhola.
Are you happy with the standard of football in the country right now?
Yeah, no, it's improving bit by bit.
Thank you so much, President, for your time.
Sibonge Pathiso.
Siyabonga kakhulu kuye President. Yasho ukuthi standard sebhola yethu kancane senyuka kepha President sengivalelisile. How many years do you think you can achieve some of this? How many years?
In 4 years, I'll try to push as much as possible.
Thank you so much, President. Siyabonga kakhulu kuye President Mr. Peter Samora Smelane leweslednaila asipha nje manifesto yakhe and trying to give clarity on some few issues ukuthi ngabe lana uthini kahle makathi siyabonga kuye kakhulu President ukuthi asihloniphe futhi khona la ehlelweni lapha ke kunyalo sitaqhubeka nalo hlelo mbukeni lapho khona sesihlanga betha Thabiso Khabonini language samhlanga betha ngananka ema highlights ale game libe ngikhuluma ngayo yayi Manzini Wanderers lelapha eDurban labe idlala khona ne double action yakhona eBotswana.
That needed a double defensive work by Nobutula as well as Nina. Here is Botswana, Masejo Mfaniso. Playing the 1-2 and an important touch at that. Just to uncomfortable. Captain Zwane. Good to see Mandumisa as an opening goal and beautifully done. Picked a spot, was very composed. The first goal of the tournament. And we will award that goal to stay on side and picked a spot. Very calm, slotting it to get to the opening goal of the match. So double action. Get the first match of the tournament. Very calmly done, nothing fancy, but very, very composed. The numbers again, and that was pretty close, just sneaking in front of the defense. Well, lovely ball coming from the left-hand side. And Welile making sure she just disturbs. There's no free passage at all to go. And one would look Mvula. Ontlametsi is the recipient, and so is Laone. And that ball, whoa! That was a wonderful shot taken by Lisiko Radiakanya. She had acres of space. Goalkeeper knew nothing about that, and the celebration starts. And the thing about it, it was so close to the woodwork. And number 10, that was beautifully done, as Lesego Radiakanyo is the goal scorer. Manzini Wanderers. First change that was made, and Tlametse giving way for Odeng Bonang. Inside the box, if played right. Here's the other ball, that goes a lovely ball. Again, nicely done. Worked well and getting into the... It's Laone gets a brace on the day. Again, it's that wonderful work. In actual fact, it's Odeng Bonang. She just came on with her first touch of the match. Odeng Bonang, how much you would contribute. So when you look at the assists, Maseko has done exceptionally well. Bonang is available, the blonde bombshell. And referee blows her whistle and brings an end to the first match of the tournament between Double Action Ladies of Botswana and Wanderers, Manzini Wanderers Ladies Football Club of Eswatini. Maseko, who's come in and really given a good account of herself. Bonang coming off the bench and also making an impact. But yes, a hard day at the office, as one would look at Welile Ndwandwe in that defense. We confirm the scoreline. Double Action 3, Manzini Wanderers 0.
Oh well, baba fixa kabuhlungu badlali bethu lapha khona eDurban kuyo indzabe yeKhosafa, but I do have Tabiso Kabanina Langwenya in the studio right now, who will be trying to say, yeah, the score city, but badlalile because of this and that. Tabis, welcome to the show.
Ngiyabonga Phathizwe kade ngahamba
But of course, we always get to hear you at Regent, so it's okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
But I think the nicest thing ebuya kwami is that ngibuya ne team volunteer, ngibuya ne competition leshale introduced when CAF, which is something lenhle kakhulu for women and football in Africa. And I think more than anything, Phathizwe is the stage that has been availed for all local players, even players who never got a chance to play for a national team. This time around, they also get to have feel good go international competition and also have a chance to sell themselves, which is quite beautiful to watch.
It is. Well, the players, Manzinaras, first team from Swatini to represent the country in such a tournament. First game doesn't go according to plan. First of all, what went wrong?
I think more than anything, Phathizwe, Gubuka, the first 5 or 10 minutes of the game, they were trying to settle in well. But I think more than anything, as a team, Phathizwe, gulahlekelwa ngo captain wabo, gigs guba pushile guba force ukuthi bashintshe information. I also got a chance to talk to the coach Bongan. What amaqhaza ukuthi initially I planned ukuthi bafike gamini, but maintain the first 10 minutes badlale 4-3-3, but then after gulimale egcinile, they were forced to change a bit information badlale 4-5-1, which is a very defensive style of play. Because they allowed double action to come at them, because nangabuhle Phathizwe would defend. Obviously you are inviting people in, and when indlela yegu responded to that. I think that was the biggest problem or mistake number 1 that the coach made. And I think utamile go rectifier immediately after the first goal nagabuya go second half wanting to play more Phathizwe, but it wasn't to be as well, because because there were so many defensive errors labegendeka ema errors lengafineke ukuthi ngabe ayendeka phathizwe nangabe ku backline yakho 4 people badlala kusithebe semhlekade labantu bebahambile bayodlala phathizwe angeke ukuthi u consider emagoli labe ba consider I mean kwabona ngathi bebathuka baze babambe inhloko so it's really worrying nangabe wati ukuthi ku this group phathizwe you need points ku this group you are still to play Mamelodi Sundowns
Hey, kutaba kontabisa, but I'm looking at lendlela abadlala ngayo and it gives me a picture ukuthi some of them tactical awareness yabo in terms of how to position themselves when they are being attacked, when they are attacking. It was a bit lacking if you even looking at this goal, you're looking at the corner kick goal that we conceded, the second goal. Does it give you the picture ukuthi tactically they are not aware ukuthi what's happening around them?
I think that's the biggest problem Phathizwe bantu badlala out of position go this team angathi ukuthi kubangelwa yini but I think to be fair on the team as well their last competitive match was in 2018-2019 before the pandemic so you want to tell me ukuthi a team that has not played for the past 2 years would go into an international competition and be able to perform as a team ledlala week in week out.
Botswana is not playing.
Botswana they are not playing but in looking at their COSAFA campaign Phathizwe kumqoka futhi ku consideration the fact ukuthi they've been doing quite well so they have a number of players bona double action was not the first team the first team to go into the competition they had prison 11 that they had to replace which tells us ukuthi Botswana have a pool of players that they can utilize so I think to be fair Phathizwe Botswana standard they're better ahead.
And Bobabona mangendlela bamuva very easy on the feet, very quick moving. But let's say ukuthi Botswana coach ngemakems namuhla kusibona yini laba khala ngosibafe khona.
Yeah, first game ish. We lose this game, we're supposed to win that game. But it's nothing wrong because we have 2 more games. Maybe we'll try our best. So we have to go back to they were tactically good to us. So we're gonna create more spaces and our team maybe Baba confuse a bit. Fanele ngiyolungisa especially ngilimele in the middle. When I'm going forward they don't add numbers. When I'm going back, they don't add numbers. I'm supposed to go to drawing board to fix that thing.
Yes, I would say that we had certain advantages over the Swazi team, one of them being speed, and I think I worked on the small-sided games over our preparations, and I could see that it worked for us during the game here. I believe that we could have scored more than 3 goals. We didn't, but at the end of the day, you are happy with the clean sheet, you are happy with the 3 goals that we scored, and we can only go back, look at what we can improve on this first game and then get ready for our second game.
From the coach Shuyasho to Karela Sweeney and going forward, I think basically he's just saying exactly what you were saying. They couldn't go forward because they decided they would defend.
And bebaslo kakhulu Phathizwe la Eswatini bakufuneka bamshintshe eMagagula ba introduce a new player in trying to bring in speed la ku midfielder because bekude umvulo beka veta ibhola kuma wings lokusho from Eswatini ku builder kwethu kuya phambili bese ngakhona ku create enough chances because bebaspeed ngoba bese a bit slow and I think more than anything nekulahlekelwa ngeCape Town kube a problem because usually nguyelo khona ku encourage lesisu se Wanderers and naka ngekho kude lo engine I provided lama balls langona needed up front.
But I noticed ukuthi ileso iBotswana when the team from Botswana double action when they're going forward they're very quick. I don't want to be caught to saying maybe because signable issue about body shaming and all that, but if you're looking at the physical structure of the players, Botswana players look a bit tiny compared to
I think
more especially the defenders for us.
Exactly. Ngicabanga ukuthi angenze ngikhulume ngeweight Patizwe, but ngicabanga imvelo sitakhuluma ngayo yi fitness. Ngicabanga ukuthi it's not just wondrous lona le problem leyo, but onke ema teams alakhaya abanayo I problem ye weight kancane Patizwe. Ngicabanga ukuthi bo coach nabo bonke abantu kufuneka ba le technical team ibuke indlela yokuthi kungendiwa njani from diet to training to ensure ukuthi ema players are fit, because Patizwe in literal sense kube kudlalwa tournament la khona kuyiwa ku extra time kuyo ngama penalties, our girls ngeke as survive.
But Tabiso, you seen the movements lapha Botswana. I'm a huge man in as a fair ladies team nyalo la, because they are representing the country, but I almost clapped for that movement, and
no,
at some
but
point
you need to clap for beautiful football.
It was beautiful,
but at the end of the day, whosoever wins from this will be going to represent all of us in Egypt. Region. So we might as well support.
No, I saw one player attempting the overhead kick, and he actually got it. She actually got it. But wow, the movement is very, very beautiful. But then let's take a look at Eastern Towns, because we're gonna be playing Eastern Towns sooner than later, and we're gonna be playing United Defence Forces. Botswana. Let's just. In the highlights form, let's just show Emaswati would see the other teams up at 10.
Go up, and it's Lerato Khasaho to take the corner for Mamelodi Sundowns. Khasaho in the air, into the goalkeeper. She spills it. And Isiwe Mutswana, 21 years of age, to acquire an abundance of experience. It was Bambanani Mbane who got a good connection on that. Coming from deep and Oratile making a good run. Boy, Rhoda. Boy, that's the opening goal. Beautifully done. And Boy gets onto the score sheet, but it was lovely picking by Rhoda Mlaudzi, who nibbled on the defense, and that was a lovely ball floated over the top. You have a look at the very, very inspirational Rhoda Mlaudzi, but again we've got to give credit to Melinda Khadiete for that wonderful pass. They talk about instrumental Princess Rhoda Mlaudzi. If she doesn't score them, she shares them, and a team goal indeed. Sundowns on the attack. It's been wave after wave. Princess Rhoda Mlaudzi, Oratile Mokoena, taking it to the left-hand side where Murifi is operating. Played for Palace Super Falcons in her younger days. Is Chuene Murifi, the Banyana International. Oratile goes over the top. Look at that control. That's the second goal. Class. Rhoda Mlaudzi gets onto the score sheet. It's Mamelodi Sundowns 2, Defence Force no. If you want to look at the toe, but look at Murifi, plays the ball back again. Oratile picks her head up, inviting ball, dissect. First touch excellent, and the second touch was enough to get her name on the score sheet. That is Princess Rhoda Mlaudzi. Very nicely done. Keeper came out to try and narrow, trying to show one a bit of skill. Molife was hoping for a return pass from Olga. Here's Oratile dissecting ball in between the two defenders. Murifi, idea was excellent. Boy, beautifully done, and of the match for Mamelodi Sundowns. It was Andisiwe Mgoy making sure that if she's not in a good position, she lays it off. Melinda Khadiete getting her name onto the score sheet. Former Bloemfontein Sundowns 3. Murifi. One's got to compliment the work that is done by Murifi. The ball ricocheting. Presence of mind by Mgoy to find Khadiete in a better position. And Agnes starts pumping it up. the defense force on the attack. She's just come on, Lerato Mpo. She looks very exciting, is Lerato Mpo. Come on for Lerato Keme, is Lerato Mpo. Oratile. Morifi. Taweti. Oh, look at that running off the ball. Andisiwe Mgoe, that's a brace in this match. Eliminates the keeper. Andisiwe Mgoe. That was a wonderful pass to Andisiwe Mgoe. Keeper doesn't know what to do. And this, as they say, you can't substitute experience. Appreciating and making sure that she remains on top of the game is Andisiwe Mgoe. That was a decent ball played by Daweti and Okhariete. And she did well to ride a chance force, also continuing to fight with what they have as the ball is taken out to the right hand side. Received by Mosele. Oratile. Daweti finding Rhoda Mlaudzi with acres of space. Rhoda Mlaudzi with acres of space. Andisiwe Mgoe gets a hat trick. Hat trick, the first hat trick at the Women's Champions League belongs to Andisiwe Mgoe. In the 65th minute, getting into the record books. But one's got to compliment Rhoda Mlaudzi, the understanding, did ever so well to stay on side. And the understanding between Rhoda Mlaudzi, Lilona Daweti fighting for it from the middle of the park. And that ball just going out in search of Rhoda Mlaudzi. Mlaudzi picks her head up, and again, lovely cushion for Andisiwe Mgoe to continue celebrating and putting the ball in the back of the net. Double action, ladies of Botswana, Manzini Wanderers and the Lesotho Defence Force and Mamelodi Sundowns. We will bring the games to you tomorrow as that strike straight into the goalkeeper just felt a whiz go past. She could do nothing about the quality, and Boitumelo announces her intention in this tournament. They say it's Mamelodi Sundowns that will come into this tournament as favorites. They were the seeded team. Oh, look at it. She let rip. It dipped.
Goal number 6.
Oh, it dipped too quick for the goalkeeper. But even if
Mamelodi Sundowns,
exposing the height, 90 minutes to a match that gave us all the thrills and the spills, as Mamelodi Sundowns run out winners on the day, 6 goals to the good. As we have a look at all these players, we're looking at Khadiete, also her contribution and her assist in this match. Chantal Esau coming in the second half, but Makabane as well as Mafuzi, they're really working hard in this team, a baptism of fire for this young team that have enjoyed themselves in this match. It was a tough day at the office as we confirm this scoreline from the Libhola Eswatini Stadium. Mamelodi Sundowns 6.
Letitia lapha ngiyambona Thabiso raising the country's flag, going representing the country one or the other. So even if Manzini Wanderers iphuma early, I want to believe with Letitia will still be there trying to go see Eswatini is still around.
Yeah, and one thing I love about Letitia Patiz ukuthi bengikhuluma naye not long ago, ngikhuluma ngekuthi one of the top 10 female referees in Africa. And ngicabanga ukuthi leyo yinto lenhle kakhulu nangabe umbona aqhubeka aphatha ema tournaments laka so. But ke Phathizo imvo lemcoka kule match ye Sundowns ne Lesotho.
Defense first.
Ukuthi siyade ukuthi ngema opponents ethu lalandzelako. So nyalo kufuna sihlale phasi sibuke ama videos sibone ukuthi siwa approach kanjani lama matches, because it's really crucial for Imanzini Wanderers to get at least a point from le match ye Lesotho if they are to play bathole ema results labathi ngako against Sundowns.
At least a point against the team as Lesotho. What are we going to get from Sundowns?
We are getting a point there as well.
So we have to beat the Defence Force.
Most definitely.
And
probably get a point against Sundowns.
Sundowns is winning 4 points. And hoping to see Defence Force itashaya double action. I don't concern you with
Sekuthi Phathizo ungaqala kuluza igame yeqala ku tournament lani uyati ukuthi uthi ngama point vele second match sokho ke calculator so yachafata ukuthi udzinga ukuthi bana shaye bani kuze wena ukhone ukuchubekela uye kuma semi-finals.
Can it be double action Defence Force?
It's a game of 90 minutes Phathizo, and you and I we know how unpredictable games can be at times, but meaning it's we still have a good chance to recover from this and probably get something out of this tournament.
Okay, Tabiso. Let me say, besides knowing football, to see how cruel it is. From what you've seen from Defence Force, I know we saw them playing one of the strongest team in the tournament.
A super organized team, yeah.
From what you saw, can we get those 3 points against Defence Force?
Yes, Phathizo, we can.
Now, again, can we get anything, absolutely anything, from the game against Sundowns? I want your honest analysis of the game. You've seen Sundowns scoring 6 goals. You've seen Imanzini Wanderers conceding 3 goals.
I think based on our performance today, Phathizo, I mean, it will be asking too much to get something from Mamelodi Sundowns. They are super organized. Okay. But another thing, Phathizo, we need to keep in mind is that it could be good Sundowns a tie winner game against the double action, and they won't be needing much in the last the last match. Okay. So you never know good mindset how it will be going into the last encounter.
Yeah, Tabisa, I do hope we'll see maybe next week, I'll say Monday or Thursday, Masakapele Onkelama games. You'll be here, we'll talk more, we'll see what happened, what went wrong, and looking all the games in summary involved in Imanzini Wanderers.
And I think more than anything, Phathizo kubuhlungu ukuthi sisangakasade isimo sagcinile ukuthi uto recover nini ukuthi will she be available ku game lelandzelako. Nalokuthi kunale fear ye COVID, players need to test each and exactly. So you never know. Namuhla uluza a player to injury, the next uluza a player to yeah.
It's that's the unfortunate part. Tabiso, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Phathizo.
Thank you, Tabiso. We do hope to catch up as time goes on, as the games continue. Because not so long ago, Tabiso, from now, Tabiso, we are going to Kosafa Yabomake. It'll be corner month end of September, like October. So we do hope to still be around, come in and again. Space Kulmisa yona ibola. Ke phake sibona kwembukela ubekahlela bukela nathi sibonga nakuye ke president wa Football Association lebesinayi la e-studio asichazela ngemanifesto yakhe ukuthi bekasho ukuthini vele makakhuluma ngani, bekasho ukuthini makakhuluma ngani. Ngicabanga ukuthi udivele nambukela kusibeka kuthini. Kepha ke siyathemba ukuthi ulithokotela ihlelo, chube ukuthokotela inhlelo sikulethela tona sengomsakazo we Eswatini TV. My name is Phathizo Msibi. Thanks.